Hello and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia, Amane's brother. In the last episode, Yuuji and Amane's relationship continued to flourish, and they eventually decided to, in the story yesterday, plan a date to the zoo together, just the two of them. Let's continue. And on the day of our date, I'd come to regret my careless optimism. That morning, Amane was in an excellent mood, humming happily to herself as she packed food into her lunchbox. It's just not a picnic lunch without rice balls and lots of deep fried stuff, right? Throw in octopus wieners, potato salad, coleslaw, and in the remaining space we stuff in some crazy bright red Neapolitan pasta. For dessert, apple slices cut into cute little rabbits. Whoa, huh? Hold on a second, is this too perfect? You're pretty damn energetic first thing in the morning. Hey, you think? But come on, this is my first time going to the zoo with the guy. I'm kind of fired up. Amane, let me ask you something. You do understand that the zoo is just a place where you can look at some animals in cages, right? If she was some devoted wildlife maniac, it'd be one thing. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think many people at our age get quite this excited by the prospect of visiting a zoo. You're pretty clueless, my young friend. The zoo isn't the point, it's the pretext. It's just a reason to go out with your boyfriend, get it? Well, I can understand what you're trying to say, I guess. To be perfectly frank, girls don't really care about that much about the details of the date. The important thing isn't where you're going, it's who you're going with, you know? That a fact. We'll run around having fun all day. On the train back, I'm so tuckered out I'll just doze right off. And of course my head thumbs gently to rest on your shoulder. What do you think? Just like a corny romance manga, right? You're planning this out in advance? The sweet smell of shampoo wafts from my hair as I nap on your shoulder. As your heart skips a beat and your eyes flicker toward me, you're rewarded with a glimpse of voluptuous breasts. You're too damn cute, Amane. Well, if you're this fired up before we even get there, I guess it's entirely possible you'll be dead tired on the way back. But anyway, I'm amazed you got Makina to give the okay. I was sure she'd throw a fit and insist on coming along. Yeah, well, in Makina's words, she's not exactly happy to be left out, but she's not planning on turning into a nuisance of a woman either. Oh, that makes me feel a little sorry for her, to be honest. It's too early to let your guard down. A few minutes after the conversation, I saw her furtively whispering with Sachi. There's a possibility they're going to try and sneak after us. In that case, why don't we just all... sorry, phone. I have a decidedly bad feeling about this. The vibrations are coming from the work cell phone in my breast pocket. Sure enough, when I take it out, the name Julia is displayed on the LCD screen. Not that I was expecting a wrong number. You've got a job, Yuuji. Shit. I knew it was coming, but those words inspire a wave of disgust and bitter regret. When JB gives me orders over this black telephone, I simply can't disobey. What's the situation? Type A, hard option. Your ride will be there in 10 minutes. Be prepared. Affirmative. Why now of all times? And it's a Type A hard option, a top priority mission that absolutely requires my presence. No matter what my circumstances, I can't decline or delegate this to a stand-in. Amane, sorry, but... Your job, is it? Yeah, that's right. Are you leaving soon? They'll be coming to pick me up in 10 minutes. I see. Guess there's nothing we can do about it then. Sorry, I'll make this up to you, no matter what, so... Yeah, you do that. Come back home and make it up to me, no matter what, okay? Understood. Come on, don't make that face. Get going already. I'll be back as soon as I can. Hold on, Yuuji. What? Here, the lunchbox. It's all done, so bring it with you. You should at least have a long time to shovel some food in your mouth, right? Alright, I'll take it. Thank you, Amane. Work hard out there. That I will. Amane is a reasonable woman at times like these. Exceptionally so. Strangely, that makes me feel all the more guilty. I don't think she has any real idea what sort of job I'm heading out to do right now. Which means she must have a million questions she wants to ask me, and twice as many complaints she wants to throw at me. But Amane doesn't ask me anything. She doesn't voice any of those thoughts. Knowing that fills me with a helpless sense of remorse. I have no idea who you are or what you're trying to pull. But congratulations, you've officially pissed me off. Better brace yourself, asshole. I'm going to make this one hurt. I'll teach you to cancel my date. I'll finish this in one shot, eat my lunch, be back and home in no time. Just try to stop me, you piece of shit. Amane, did something happen? Unichan just stormed out of the place a minute ago. Well, yeah. What's going on? Did you have a fight? That's not it. Yuuji got called off to his work all of a sudden. Huh? What about the zoo? Cancelled, I guess. What the heck? What is this stupid job anyway? Is this really more important than the zoo? Look, Machina, don't you think women who pull that which matters more, me or your job crap, are just the worst? Oh, well, I guess, yeah, but come on, you made that special lunch and everything. Amane, you were really looking forward to it, weren't you? Pretty crappy of him, don't you think? We can go to the zoo anytime we want. No reason it has to be today. Maybe so, but that ain't really an excuse, you know. I mean, what kind of job does Oni-chan have in the first place? Didn't we talk about this before? He works for a cleaning company, right? What kind of janitor gets called to his job out of nowhere? To do what? Who knows? Something like... Right, it sounds like he exterminates pests too. Maybe some important client had a big old mouse pop up somewhere. A mouse, eh? A big old mouse, is it? Hey, Amane, do you know where the biggest mouse in all of the world lives? Huh? Don't know, some research lab somewhere, maybe? Orlando, Florida! What? And this mouse ain't just big, he walks on 2 legs. He's got a hell of an attitude too. This stand-up comic called Eddie on the TV said so the other day. Slow down, Machina. I think this topic might be a little dangerous, you know. Oh, I forgot to mention, I guess his name is Me. Wah. Ah, my ears! What the heck, Amane? What are you screaming for all of a sudden? We're done talking about mice. Let's change the subject. Yeah, new subject would be good. Well, if you say so. Jesus, bad for the heart. Being around this girl really wears you down. And in any case, I doubt Mr. Franny is actually visiting Japan for prostate cancer treatment. It's likely a mere pretext for his defection. Oh please, you can't help connecting everything to some Republican plot, can you? In the first place, Mr. Franny is merely a former Secretary of Defense, not currently holding any office. Are you familiar with Mr. Franny's current occupation? Yes, the commander of America's secret Japan-based anti-terror organization. Silent Soldiers, was it? Utterly ludicrous. A special counter-terrorist force operating within the JSDF under the control of American intelligence. Ha! I spent 20 years in this job without hearing any credible reference to such a thing. Hardly surprising, it's not the kind of information that would be shared with a mere economic analyst. And those 20 years on the inside might be precisely why your eyes are clouded. You need to talk to your enemies to know your allies. I got this information directly from a high-ranking Republicans. Excuse me, I'm not talking from a position of ignorance here myself. Do you know what you're suggesting? Have you even read the US-Japan Securities Treaty? I mean, an American-funded extrajudicial anti-terror combat force on Japanese soil? Consider the idea rationally. Even a high schooler can understand no such thing could possibly exist. In the first place, this dramatic silent soldier's name is purely your invention, isn't it? It's precisely because of your conspiracy theories like you, who can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, that legislation restricting undesirable publication is being drafted as we speak. You're not just ignorant, you willfully reject information that conflicts with your comfortable view of the world. Those clumsy attempts at censorship are clear signs someone's attempting to cover up their negligence. I've explained this to you on 3 separate occasions. Denouncing others on the basis of knee-jerk assumption is far more harmful to your country than any so-called conspiracy theory. Do you still not understand? Oh, isn't this a rare sight? Watching a news program for once?
Ah, yes. Right now, every channel is running a similar special, so...
It's a lot more interesting than watching some lame stand-up duo anyway. I'm a fan of this military critic, Ishikaka-san. I suppose that makes sense. He always interprets events in a very entertaining way, so it seems he's popular with the younger viewers. I think the economic analyst Mr. Hirosaki understands that entertainment value and attempts to complement it by playing the straight man. Entirely likely. Not long ago he had an article published in a weekly magazine discussing the economic effects of Ishizaka's commentary. I doubt their relationship is genuinely adversarial.
Sakaki-san, which opinion do you think to be correct regarding this series of events?
Events? The attempted assassination of the former US Secretary of Defense, you mean?
Yes.
Hard to say. From what I'm hearing, both seem to be somewhat incorrect, but there's an element of truth in both their viewpoint as well.
But these silent soldiers guys really exist, right?
I can't give you a definite answer on that either. There are certainly some special low-profile intelligence organizations within the Ministry of Defense, but I've never heard of a unit operating under that name.
What? So it's just a bunch of crap after all?
I wouldn't say that. There have been persistent stories for quite some time about a comparable independent organization within SDF acting as a devoted security task force for Japan's nuclear facilities. And the belief that Japan is too fragile to serve efficiently as America's shield has been the point of intense discussion between our nations for decades now.
I don't get it. Keep it simple, will ya? Do they exist or not?
Given a choice between those alternatives, I'd say they exist. However, I hardly doubt they are sort of the heroic organization this romantic-minded military commentator makes them out to be. Well then, Mr. Ishizaka, could you describe the weapon used in the attempted assassination of Mr. Franny?
Yes, first of all, please take a look at this image. It's an anti-material rifle manufactured by the American company B. That is to say, a sniper rifle designed to disable equipment and puncture armored vehicles. We've confirmed that the terrorist and would-be assassin was attempting a shot using this powerful rifle from a distance of 1,200 meters using a 50 caliber, that is to say 12.7 times 99mm NATO bullet. On the other hand, the opposing escort sniper employed by the American government was using an exceptionally commonplace 7.62mm bullet. Not only were they using a perfectly ordinary rifle round, they were sniping from a full 200 meters behind the man they were assigned to protect. In other words, they were 1,400 meters from their target, the terrorist sniper, a completely unthinkable distance normally. Sniping to obstruct another sniper is extremely difficult under the best of circumstances, and this individual carried out their mission in a single shot. It's no exaggeration to describe their prowess as a superhuman.
Is it really that remarkable a feat?
I believe you'd understand if you had even the briefest experience with marksmanship yourself, but guns are not as accurate as one might think. Much less at extreme long range. Beyond 1,000 meters, hitting our target is half luck for even experienced snipers. We've prepared a replica of the weapon used by the escort here. Please take a look.
This sniper rifle seems quite familiar.
Indeed, it's very common. If you ask 10 people to sketch a sniper rifle, I imagine 8 of them would give you a silhouette resembling this weapon. It's an M24SWS sniper rifle, commonly used in both American Army and in the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force, among others. Usually a rifle of this sort has an effective maximum range of between 700 and 900 meters, and that's in the hand of an expert sniper assisted by a superior spotter. And this shot was taken from 1,400 meters, nearly twice that distance. At such range, factors such as the temperature, humidity of the air, and even the rotation of the Earth begin to strongly influence trajectory. Even with specially designed bullets, it's exceptionally difficult. On another note, regarding the sniper employed by the American government for this mission, rumor has it this individual is the very same sharpshooter who performed with such dramatic skill during the hijacking incident at Vancouver International Airport some years ago. Ooh, super freaking awesome! I love this kind of stuff!
Stop that. Killers aren't people to be idolized.
Yeah, well, I guess you got a point there. Yeah, I don't want to go around saying killing people is okay if they are the bad guys or anything.
Even so, there are times when killing proves necessary, and people who assume the burden of doing so. I expect such work is far more trying and painful than we are capable of imagining. If nothing else, calling that awesome trivializes it rather rudely, don't you think? Impressive words, Sakaki-san. One would almost think you know something we don't. Kumina-san, what exactly do you mean by that? Please excuse me, I didn't mean to imply anything. I was simply expressing my admiration. I do apologize if I offended you. That oddly perceptive aspect of your personality can be rather startling at times, you know. I do apologize. Incidentally, where's Susan?
Manuel, since the date got cancelled, she got kind of depressed. Hasn't come out of her room all day.
I see.
Do you have some business with Amane-san?
No, nothing like that. I was simply thinking, it must be fairly painful for her as well, just waiting like that. Huh?
I wonder what Onishin's doing right now. Hope he gets his butt back here sooner rather than later.
He might be getting a scolding from someone right about now.
Like who?
Who knows? What were you thinking, Yuuji? You need to make that question a good deal more specific. Don't insult my intelligence. The order was very clear. Shoot to kill. Why did you aim for the arm? Don't be ridiculous. We're talking 1,400 meters here. I aimed for the head and missed. You expect me to believe you missed an enemy? You? I'm a human being. Nobody's perfect. Look, the assassination was successfully prevented and they caught the criminal. What's the problem? I'm not asking you about the end result. Spare me. You're the one who gave me the order knowing full well that I can't kill anyone. Look, how about you let me head back already? Just how long are you planning to detain me? I'm sorry about your date, but this is your job and you need to keep your personal feelings out of it. At this rate, you're going to end up dead, sooner rather than later. That's fine. I always knew it might end that way. It might be fine with you, but how about sparing a thought for the people who you will take down with you? There are other human beings backing you up. Have you forgotten them entirely? You knew from the start that I was a restive pawn. If it's too much for you to handle, I suggest taking me off the board. If there was anyone who could take your place, I would have, a long time ago. I know I'm causing you trouble, and I'm sorry, but this is the way I am. I can't change. Forget it. You can head home for tonight. We'll handle the rest somehow. I appreciate it. It's hardly rare for me to disobey orders in some minor way, quite the opposite. But today I wasn't able to concentrate on the job. JB was probably worried about that more than anything else. I know exactly why my focus was off. I couldn't help thinking about the way I burst out of the dormitory, breaking my promise to Amane with even a moment's warning. I couldn't think about anything but finishing the damn job as quickly as possible, then getting back to the dorm where she was waiting for me. I couldn't get it off my mind. It gnawed at me all day long. It's not just the way I left her behind. I don't understand that reasonable reaction to my unreasonable actions. I don't understand where it's coming from, or what it means. Take my private cell phone out of my pocket, I switch on the power and query my mailbox. I find no less than 9 messages from Amane waiting for me. The contents are all very short. Are you working already? What are you doing? Sorry to bug you. Did you eat lunch? Call me when you get off work. Still busy? I want to hear your voice. Sorry, that was selfish of me. Thank you. Understandable, mostly. With one exception. What's this last one supposed to mean? Thank you. As I'm puzzling over, the phone in my hand abruptly begins to ring. The caller is Sue Amane. I hurriedly put my finger down on the answer button and bring my phone to the ear. It's me. Amane, is that you? Yuuji. Thank goodness you picked up. I thought I'd never get through. What? That's over the top. Is something wrong? Nope, nothing in particular. Just wanted to hear your voice, that's all. I see. There's an odd sound in the background of Amane's call. When I strain my ear, I can faintly hear something like the pattering of heavy rainfall. Amane, where are you right now? I carefully scan the night sky, but there's not even a hint of a rain cloud. And that's not the only point of concern here. Even across the tiny cell phone connection, I can tell that Amane's voice is oddly emotional. I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom? Yeah, sorry to call you over nothing. Don't say that. There's nothing to apologize for. Right. then I guess it should be... Thanks. Thank you for everything, Yuuji. Hey, hold on. What's that supposed to mean? What are you doing in the bathroom?
Don't mind me, I'll be okay by myself. Even if I'm alone, I can keep going.
What?
Gotta go now. Bye, Yuuji. Thanks for answering the phone.
Hey, hold on a second. Amane? Amane?
As the line goes dead, ominous apprehension wells up inside me.
The hell was that? Almost sounded like a goodbye.
I bring my phone down from my ear and quickly dial Amane's cell number, but the call goes straight to her voicemail service.
You can't be serious.
Disturbing thoughts flit across my mind. She always had depressive tendencies, moments when her face went dark. Calling me from the bath, what the hell is that supposed to mean? She wouldn't. She can't be hurting herself.
God damn it. Pick up already, come on.
Why, hello there. This is Magna, don't you know?
Magna, where are you right now? Is Amane with you?
Amane's been in a room all day, you know. As for me, I'm just playing Legendary Sniper with Sajin.
Go to Amane's room right now. Please, she's acting strangely. I'm on my way back now. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, okay, but you're way back from where, Oni-chan?
I'll explain the circumstances later. Hurry up and go, alright?
Yeah, gotcha. Sajin, we're changing our target from Jiro to Amane. Roger that.
Amane, don't do anything stupid, alright? I'm coming. I'll be there in no time.
Spurred on by the hard knot of anxiety growing relentlessly inside me, I sprint all out toward the subway entrance, ignoring the glances of bystanders.
Amane!
What? You scared the crap out of me. Where the heck did you come from?
Michiru, where's Amane?
What? Amane? I don't know. Her room, probably? Hold on. What's going on? You're covered in sweat, you know.
Amane!
Hey, wait, Yuuji, what the heck are you think you're doing? Kasami-san, welcome back. P.
Tachi, have you seen Amane? Where is she?
In her room, I reckon. Slow down a tick. What seems to be the matter, eh?
We'll talk later.
Huh? Don't you have any sardonic comments to offer in regard to my bogus Kumamoto accent?
Has to wait.
What a letdown, don't you know? Amane first. Everything else can wait.
Amane!
Wow, you scared me. Where'd you come from all of a sudden? I thought my heart was gonna jump out of my asshole. That's some kind of fetish of yours?
Magna, where's Amane?
And you're totally ignoring me to boot! Magna? Is Yuuji back?
Amane!
What? You don't have to keep shouting my name. I'm right here.
Amane, you're...
Oh, back faster than I expected. I'm warming me up from cabbage rolls cream stew right now, so wait just a minute, okay?
What?
Cabbage rolls? What the hell is going on here? Let's break this down. First of all, Amane's got a pleased little grin on her face. Secondly, she's standing in the kitchen, ladle in hand, in front of a noisily bubbling pot. Right, a pot of stew just now coming to a nice simmer on the stove top, as if in preparation for someone's flustered arrival.
Did you just pull a fast one on me?
What are you talking about? Did you maybe get some silly idea in your head from that phone call earlier? I was just cleaning the bathroom, you know. I can't help but heave a long, heavy sigh. It's not clear to me whether it's a sigh of exasperation at being so completely deceived, or a spontaneous expression of relief of finding Amane safe and sound. And after a brief pause, a few tired words spell helplessly out of my mouth.
What the hell is that, Amane?
Cabbage rolls, like I said. Amane makes hers with a quail egg in the center, you know. They're really freaking good. You'll have some, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also, take off your shoes before you come in, alright? Oh, Oni-chan, you still got the dirty old outdoor shoes on. What are you thinking?
I hadn't even realized I was still wearing them until she pointed it out. Taking off my muddy shoes on the spot, I slowly walked down to the lobby to put them away. She got me good.
As I shoved the sneakers into the rack by the front door, a sudden wave of exhaustion wells over me.
I have no choice but to sit down shakily on the spot, cold sweat breaking out all over my body. God damn it, woman. I think that little joke of yours just took a year of my life. Seriously in bad taste. Now that I think about it, all of a sudden it seems Amane has become just that important to me. I'll be honest, the instant I saw Amane's face, I was relieved from the bottom of my heart. Nothing else even registered for a moment. Amane's presence in my life is rapidly becoming indispensable to me. At this stage, I don't know for sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I do know that I'm growing more content with the idea with every passing day. And that's where we'll end this episode. So we shall see how the relationship develops after onwards in the next episode. But until then, take care.